Okay, this is just gonna be a quick video, really. This is just I'm watching DSP right now. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, doing video game playthroughs and such. And obviously, if you don't never heard of him, I'll put a link in the bottom of the video. I'm just a guy who wants to express something with everybody, and especially all his fans, because I've been a follower of DSP for nearly 5 years, ever since he started back in 2008. And it just really occurred to me now that I think it's got to be said about Phil. The state of his videos from way back from early 2008 to 2013 now, I've gone way downhill. Alright, basically just a bit of a backstory. Phil is some guy who started on YouTube back in 2008 as a hobby. You know, he's got a back injury and he just sits on his couch playing video games. And he's really funny. And I figured, wow, no offense, Phil. When I first saw you in real life, I was just thinking, you're just another fat person who lives in a basement and does all this kind of stuff. But, wow, I was just thinking, earlier Phil, he was a bit bigger and he didn't care. He always had such a mundane face, like, never changed his facial expression. Yeah. And then after that, he sort of grew on me, because I was such a shy kid back then, and I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. Then he changed it, because he changed my life from being so negative and changed it to being positive, saying like, I am who I am, I don't care. And I took a philosophy from that, and I've been subscribed to him for just over 5 years, come October this year. What's happened to Phil now, really, why I'm doing this video, is because from what he was then to what he is now, is nowhere near as good as what he used to be. And I feel like a lot of people are just giving him shit for it. I'm just here to give my opinion on it. So do whatever you want to do, okay? What happens is 2008 Phil, 2008, 9, 10, 11, halfway through 2012, pretty much through 2012 it just went like that. For those so many years, it was funny, he always did good content, he always did a lot of great stuff, like it was funny constantly. And he always did stuff like, you always feel like you're a part of there, because he uses a video camera like I'm doing now. And you feel like, wow, he's actually in the room with you while you're doing the game. I always love watching his videos. Come home from work or school on a crappy day, I'm sure you'd come home and watch a DSP playthrough. And then, wow, wow, geez, I don't even know how to say it. It was always really funny. Around about 2010, he lost his job. And it was 2 days after I turned 18. After that video, which I was just about to start my first job during that month, and it blew me away, that video, the amount of views it got on his other channel, King of Hate HD. Yeah, King of Hate HD. And really, really got to me. That's the video that changed my life. Watching it from then prepared me for what the real world is going to be like, and how honest he was with it, saying like, I've never seen anyone else be so honest like that, especially a 28-year-old man who's probably 31 now, doing that, saying like, this is the honest truth from the heart, and like, stay positive. And those words have always stuck with me. What is sort of transpired from there, he 6 months he spent between October and March time, which is what really the dark period of Phil's history on YouTube. He was struggling to make ends meet, you could really see it in his face, and but he was there for his fans, and I was there for him. Everyone was there for him, like any true DSP fan. Then he partnered up with Machinima, and got partnered, and obviously now you see ads on his videos. He makes money off of that basically for the last 2.5 years now, nearly 3. And it was still good, he still kept doing what he's doing. And then, this is the bad point, round about 2012, he sort of just went downhill. I mean, his rant videos are great, because he always did good and certain stuff and expressed his opinion, and it was always funny to watch. Then it sort of just kind of got out of hand a bit, where, perfect example, if you watch the Max Payne 3 playthrough, halfway through, I was watching that, and it just, he's whining about the game. I mean, the Metal Gear Solid 3 playthrough, he hates stealth games. I mean, that was always funny, but when he starts ragging on the games, and doing all sorts of crap like that, that's when I'm just thinking, he's just turned into a whiny man-child. I mean, he's blaming the game, he's doing all sorts of crazy shit in the game, like the Mega Man playthrough he did in 2011. That was funny, okay, because that was an old NES game. You know, those kind of games were always just like, until they obviously got to, you know, as it is today. probably a bit easier for everyone to get into. But he puts in a video, the game cheats. The game cannot cheat you out of death. If you die in the old games, you're dead. You have to start over. Tough luck. You can't blame the game. You can get frustrated like anyone can do, and you can get upset and throw a rant everywhere. But blaming the games, there's nothing I could have done. Games from the 1980s and 90s that don't have the same technology to patch the games to fix them cannot be blamed. You can't blame a game that's 30 years old and say it's the game's fault. It's your fault for playing the game. If you don't like it, change the game. Or don't do it completely. But the point of this video is just getting my opinion out, or of a lot of people's opinion. He's just turned into a whiny man-child. To the point where he's starting to lose fans, viewers, everything. I mean, he might be losing money with the new things he did for 2013 once he realised this. I was thinking this was really going to be good. No, it wasn't, okay? What has happened so far, in my opinion, is he's just sort of gone downhill. I barely watch videos from time to time of Phil anymore. I mean, I watch other people who he complains about, like some Toby Games or something. He did a video around, get his videos off my channel, or he refuses to do this. That's fine. That's what we like about Phil. But some things you got to pick and choose, like the Capcom rant. That was pretty good. That was so true. I mean, they're just money-grubbing bastards. I don't personally buy Capcom games. The last one I did was Resident Evil, and that's it. Even that's shit. But he blames the games. Max Payne, for instance, was given a really low score. I just don't think he should do this anymore. Unless he changes his attitude and tries to calm down on the videos. Or do this and that. But blaming the games, giving his opinion on stuff, and hate and literally fighting back against people, the best thing to do is just ignore people like that. Or if you can't handle it, don't do YouTube. Or you're like, hey, this is the internet, okay? You're going to get haters no matter what you do. It's same in life with no matter what you do. You're going to get haters regardless of what you do. Of anything you do in life, you'll always have someone who say, no, that's not right. That's their opinion. Phil's opinion right now is just kind of turning into, it's funny. It used to be funny to watch, now it's just sad. I mean, I enjoyed it. I was a 31-year-old man playing video games, and I used to think, oh, that's fun. And then everybody I showed found him funny. Now, so that's just my opinion on stuff, really. I just think that Phil either really needs to change his attitude towards it. I mean, the King of Hate vlogs, that's a load of crap in my opinion. I think he should have just kept the old way of uploading stuff to the same channel and obviously get more views for it. Or Red Dead DSP, I mean, that's only for Rockstar games. But whatever. His playthroughs, I've watched a few playthroughs all the way through, never like, but it's not the same anymore. I mean, he used to do a lot of videos every week, and switching to direct capture was probably better. Live feeds are a pretty good idea, but I'm just going to say right now that I'm probably never going to, like, Phil, around about halfway through 2012 actually did a video saying, like, you'll probably never ever see any of these videos. He tried his best there to convince people that it was okay for him to do this kind of stuff, but you know, like Heavy Rain playthrough, everyone knows that's the best playthrough and funniest ever because it's so mundane and shit. But let's just hope that Phil can either pick up steam and go back to his old ways of being good, saying he's not going to change, but he has changed. I mean, for instance, I just don't know what's going to happen in Phil's future anymore, but until he changes his attitude, I don't know if I'm ever really going to go back to his videos or anything like that. I mean, I don't mean to hate the guy personally. I mean, he's helped me through so much in my life. From being, when I was a kid, literally wanted to commit suicide, and then I tuned into his videos every week, and that kept me positive and happy. I've always been a positive person. Everyone says, how do you do it? I'm thinking, I showed him DSP's channel. Not anymore, though, not with the way he is. So this is a message for Phil. I hope he does watch this video. I mean, I've been a long time fan for you for a long time. You've helped me in so many things in my life that I hope you can turn it around or so, or take advice from the fans that have been doing with keeping better direction on your videos. But it just has to be said though that sometimes you go too far in your videos, or you do this, or you just you rant about things. It's fine. You just got to laugh it off, or don't do it. That's just my opinion on it. But yeah, so this is just me signing out. This is just me giving my personal opinion on what's happening with DSP and everything on this channel right now. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you.